Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. Myself Bala here and welcome you all to my channel. And this session, we are going to create a scanner in charting for a Camarilla R6 rejection, the stock which rejecting at the R6 level. So maybe we are going to try for an opportunity at a trend reversal at highest level on R6, that is Camarilla S6 or R6, and how to create that particular scanner. Yesterday we made a scanner regarding how to fetch the R6 and S6 values of Camarilla with our custom indicator. So based on that custom indicator, I am just going to create exactly the stock is going to reverse from the top level. So what I'm exactly looking for, here you can mention all the R4, R3 levels. So I'm just exactly looking for the stock which going to reverse at a R6 level. So for that I'm just going to ignore the pivot level, and I need only A6 and H6 levels only. So let me have a pivot, and remaining values I'm just going to remove it. Okay, so L3, L2, daily L4, L5, L6. So this is what a maximum level where exactly we can look for a trend reversal. Okay, so what I'm just looking for, the stock is keep on rising. Okay, that is the main concept, how I'm just focusing for a trend reversal at the top level. A stock must be keep on rising, and previous candles should not be greater than the R6 or H6 values. And you can see that a high of this particular candle is less than the R6 value. A candle which forming a R6 level, that high, that particular candle high should be greater than the R6, and but the stock should open in below to the R6 level, and it should be closed as a red candle. So this is what a condition where exactly I'm just going to focus with this particular scanner. Maybe a small risk on the 15 minutes time frame. So this is a 15 minutes time frame where here in the candle that made a high of 1931.75 and the low was 25. So here I'm just taking this particular candle by using the charting. I'm just going to fetch the data and this kind of pattern, and how much risk involved in this trade, 6.65, but after that it moves down towards almost 13 points generated, more than 1:2 risk reward ratio. And even this is the next day, but we are not considering the next day because we use a 15 minutes time frame to find out the R6 reversal. And prior to that, the stock does not trigger to the R6 level. That is the very important conditions which we are going to coding. And only one candle which triggers, that should be a first time candle which triggers the R6 level. And I'm just going to find such a kind of stocks. And if I have any opportunity, then we can get that stocks. And also I just check Manappuram. That is also forming such a kind of a reversal pattern. Maybe at this moment here in the 9:15 itself. Okay, the first candle, but the first candle we are normally not focusing, but the second candle or third candle, even it is more powerful, that R6 level when it is break. Same like that we can test for a S6 levels or a L6 also we can create on next videos, but in this videos we are just going to create that trend reversal at the R6 level. So that maybe a more powerful level or a highest level that I'm just going to fetch the data, and hope you can see here. This is what I'm just exactly looking for. Previously, the stock is keep on rising, and at the point of the time, the rejection which is happening at R6 level, and then it has started moving down. So maybe the low and high of that particular candle we can keep as a stop loss. Then how to create the scanner with the charting. So we already created the Camarilla levels. That would be very easiest one to fetch the scanners. Just, and this is a scanner. It's not shareable to any my YouTube or somewhere else. It is a premium scanner because we are using customized indicator. That would be shared on my premium group. Those who are already member on my premium group, they can access that scanner too. Okay, so I'm just normally creating a futures scanner, and some of the conditions which I am just going to focus. The first condition that candle open must be less than the R6. That is the first of all I am going to fetch the candle data. So what kind of candle? So this is the candle open less than, where you can see open is less than the R4 and close also less than the R4, but the high should be greater than it is about R6 levels. Okay, let me create that candle conditions. So open, first of all that should be a red candle, right? So open close greater than the open price. So it will be a fetching a negative candle. So that particular candle would be negative candle. If you are looking at, so these are all the stocks which closing negative at the last candle. So STL take, maybe randomly you can check whether this condition is working or not. So at a last candle, close must be less than, close must be less than the candle. So National Aluminum sale, it's a last candle, it's a negative candle. That is the condition. Yeah, last candle is exactly negative candle. And today sale also testing to that R6 level, but we got an R4 level breakout in the second candle. That was a huge movement which is happening on option itself. Okay, but it is the last week of expiry. We are not mostly follow the options. Okay, so let me try. The first condition is okay. So we are looking for a red candle, and let me try for a second one. That open of that particular candle, that 15 minutes candle should be less than uh, so this is what a Camarilla R6 level which I'm fetching in the data, and normally I should use for one candle, that is a daily candle, because the values of a Camarilla R4 which is calculated by the daily values. So open less than, so maybe in the copper, so many stocks, because open only we are just giving it the condition. Okay, and second thing, same which we are copying this, and this time we are looking for a high of that particular candle must be greater than. Okay, so the high of that particular candle is greater than the R6 value. So let me go to check. We don't find any stocks, because here in the 15 minutes candle should be open below to the R6, and the high of the candle is must be greater than the R6, and close of the candle must be less than the open. So that will easily fetch the candles, and it is going to tell you what are the stocks which forming a such a pattern. So three conditions which you have mentioned, that is almost candle conditions which you have clearly mentioned. And let me add one more condition. The close of that candle should be even less than Camarilla R6. That is also one more condition. Less than, it must be less than. I think it is same, but we are adding some, if sometimes it is closed on the same level, and it will be fetching. So as of now, no stocks. So now, so this is what a main condition. So we are creating, and we can name it as a test, and run the scan, and any stocks which forming a such a pattern. So we have a lot of stocks, but Camarilla is the level, it never repaint because it is a daily levels, and we are fetching the data from first candle only, so it will not repaint. So some of the stocks, HDFC Bank, NMDC, 245 of today. So HDFC Bank and 15 minutes, yeah, you can see this is a candle where it is 245. Exactly, the candle condition is mids. Okay, what our candle condition is, it should be open below, and it should be red candle, and the wick of this high greater than or equal. Okay, the high of the candle even better, we can use instead of greater than or equal, it would be a better one. Okay, so let me go for the same stock would be there here in HDFC Bank, and but previously the stock is already about to the that is H6 levels. But what I'm exactly looking for, the stock is slightly moving towards Camarilla R6 level, but on this time it must be forming a rejection candle, and it should be reversed back. So this is what a main condition which I used in the scanner, so that we fetch with the maximum function. Okay, so that's the one more function which we have added, and lot of stocks. But NMDC, let me check for NMDC. That one is right, exactly what I'm just looking for. Previously it is keep on rising, but it is happening at closing hours, we can't use for an intraday. Okay, so it is keep on rising, and this point it rejected, and maybe if it is breaks below, and maybe the chances for continues down, but this is what an exact pattern which we are finding, but HDFC is not forming such a pattern, but it is also came into the scanner. So to avoid the scanners, we have one more functions which we added is maximum duration. So that is what one more conditions it will be finding out. So we are using a 15 minutes. So maximum I'll be using 20 candles, the high of this particular stock from previous one candle. Okay, maximum high, it must be less than less than new R6. Yeah, that is what a Camarilla R6. Perfect. So this is what condition which I used it. So it will be fetching the stock which forming exact reversal at the top level. So let me save this again and let me try how it works. So recently we have a stock into copper. Previously it not came into copper at closing hours. Yeah, exact this thing at what time it is 3 o'clock. So this is what a 245, 3 to 315. That is what a condition which I have just looked at. So previously it not triggered and this level, this is the highest one and maybe a rejection that high. Previous high is not high, 331.15 and 31.3. So this is an high where at the low of this candle, maybe we can look for an opportunity, but it is happening at closing hours. It doesn't good for an intraday, right? So, but the condition exactly what we are looking for, it is satisfied. NMDC and HDFC is removed because NMDC that is also be a exact one which forming a such a pattern. And previously we have Bajaj Finserv at 115. Bajaj Finserv at 115, 130, 115. Here is the candle, but previously it is already high. What happened? This function, it will not show you any stocks. Did we get any stocks? Yes, we got some stocks. And 15 Bajaj Finserv. Previously it is I is greater than the Camarilla R6. Maybe this particular time frame 115 it came, but previous I is higher than this. But in case it is not broken the low, but we have some data issue, let me check it. So, sorry, we are used here, that would be a problem. So 15 minutes Camarilla which you are used, that is not the right one. So that's a problem. Okay, so we use a daily. Maybe the mistakes, small mistakes can change entire detail. Okay, so here we will use 15 minus 15 minutes. That would be better one. If you are using that, then no, there will be no stocks will be there because it is a wrong conditions. So minus one candle. So now we will be getting some stocks. There is a backtest, very few number of stocks. So while we are making a scanner, it will not give you the 10, 20 stocks in a day. That would be not right. So we are trying to find one or two stocks per month or sorry per day. That would be better for intraday trading opportunity. So let me try for only one stock today. That is NMDC. That exactly forms our pattern. Exact rejection. So what I'm just creating the condition, the stock must be keep on rising. Okay, and it doesn't touch the level, but the rejection candle only touches the level and maybe a rejection which we are expecting for the Camarilla S6 levels. The main condition which I used is Camarilla, but candle condition is rejection. Okay, and previously, so we have seen Bajaj Finserv, a lot of stocks, but that everyone is removed. And previous one is 23rd Ambuja Cement. So let me go for Ambuja Cements, 23rd. This one. 915 normally we are ignoring, but it is a gap of opening higher, and from that level 660, 646 huge. Maybe if you are keeping a stop loss, it would be very huge. But from that 14 point risk, and after the breakdown, it came down to almost more than 14 points. Okay, so that gives an intraday itself, after still continues and it came down to 625. That's good. And one more stock here is Tata Com. So that I have already shown Tata Com, and this is what a rejection where exactly that point. So the low is 925 and 317 rupees, and it generated more than 7 rupees. That is an opportunity which we find out by this scanner. And previously 22nd Manappuram. The second, this is a first candle rejection. So we simply ignored it, but even if the low is broken and the high is not broken, but end of the day it closed with the minimum loss. But after that, next day, it more than that, but still it is on the lower level. So we mainly rejection, expecting the rejection, and granulars 21. So 15 minutes time frame, we are finding only few stocks. This is what a granulars, but this is happening at 3:15. But next day, it may be giving you some result, but intraday it may not be suitable. Okay, that's right. And previous to previous, chamber fertilizer 21.8. So what exactly which you are looking? This is what 21.8. But in this case, it may be a stop loss. So this is what a risk factor which you are taken 517 to 524. Initially it triggers in the put side, but it not came. But after that it triggers and maybe it went, but it is the next day opening. But even that will be coming lower to the pivot level, previous pivot, that when it is reaching to this R6 level. That is also you can look at. But using the scanner, we are simply filtering out the stocks. RBL Bank on 20th August. Here it may be, and stop loss, and then after that it was giving such a good result. Maybe we are taking both the sides, maybe the small risk of 1.25. Okay, but initially it fails and after that it gives you result, because breakout even more powerful and rejection also more powerful on that level. But we got some good opportunities, and finally Axis Bank on 16th August. This is the one. But mostly in intraday time frame, we did get it in earlier. But after the rally only we are looking for, maybe which we can use this in the same for daily time frame, even it would be a very better one. So we'll make a new scanner on daily also. This was of starting, so we will be creating intraday one that will be helping you to find out an opportunity. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. If you have any idea, suggestion, and you can share with me. And if you have any doubts and questions, just comment on the comment box. Thank you so much. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for subscribing the channel. Thank you.